guys, today we are going to make a locomotive in Blender. So let's get started. First, obviously delete the default click cube and just add a cylinder by clicking Shift A. Now rotate it 90 degrees. Now we'll move it to 0, 0. Now we'll scale it a bit. Just press S. I think that's enough. And just pull it back. I think that's big enough. We'll just pull this a bit up. Okay, that's okay. Now you can see this part, right? So how did I make that? It's all by primitive shapes. You just put an icosphere there. So Shift A to get an icosphere. You can also do it as icosphere or UV sphere. Let's just move it to the middle. And we're almost done. Alright, now I think this is good. We have completed most of the train. I was joking, not yet. Now next, you need to try making that part. How did I make that? Simple. Just get in a cylinder, press G to grab, and just drop it there. Just drop it there, yeah. And then just pull it here. Just scale it down a bit. And just make it a bit lengthy. Pull it up. I think that's good. Now we need to make this part of the train. So how did I make that? Easy. Just this part. You need a cone, a cylinder, and a sphere. So yeah, we're gonna do that. First, take a cylinder, or no, why don't we just do this? Just duplicate it by clicking Shift D and press Alt and push it upward so that it's like snapped to an axis. So first, we are going to scale this a bit down. I think this much is enough. Now we're gonna get in a cone, mesh, and cone. Now we're gonna press G to grab it and get it here until we can see it. Then just flip it over to -180. Just press G to grab it. Just to focus on the work, we'll just press G again and get it here. We'll just zoom in a bit and gonna get press G. And up. Yeah, okay, now we'll just focus on that. And now we'll just scale it down. Just we'll zoom out a bit and scale this till the brim. I think it's looking pretty good. Just will scale this a bit. Alright, now we need to get in a UV sphere or icosphere, your wish. I'll just take a icosphere with G to grab, get it here, pull it up, and just. The reason I'm doing that is here, here, because you can see that bulge, right? Just pull it up and scale it down. Yeah, that's good. Just and bring it up. Bring it up. I think that's looking pretty good. And actually, why don't we scale this up a bit? Yeah, that's good. Now, till now, it's looking good. It's all using primitive shapes, really. You want to see the model in wireframe mode? Just go here. If you can see my cursor, just click, and then you can see all of them are made by cones and spheres. Okay, now next what are we going to do? We are going to take care of the tires. We are going to make the tires and I don't know what this is called, and the pilot here and the lights. So first, here are the tires. So I'll teach you how to make one tire, and then I will just pause the recording, and then I'll show you. I'll just make all the tires, and I'll come back. So first, what you're gonna do? Oops, yeah, and then the Shift A, mesh, and a cylinder again. Just keep that aside. Now Shift A again, and mesh, and a cube. Now why cube? As you can see here in the picture, you can see that black thing, right? So we are just gonna scale it, not that much. We'll scale it like horizontally. Press the period key and then just go to 3, view selected. It's gonna go there and then just go to the and if you have trouble aligning it, just go and like you can see the gizmo. I think this is called gizmo. You can just, so you want to see the front, you can just click this, then push it down here and then scale it back. Alright, I think that's good. Just scale it a bit small and then take a look from the side. No, it's not good yet. I think we'll make it a bit fat. And yeah, it's a bit hovering, huh? Isn't it? I'll just come back to my sec, guys. Welcome back. Now, something's off here. Yeah, you're right. It's a bit thin. We're just gonna scale that a bit. Yeah, that's good. Now, I'm gonna tell you how to make. Oops. I'm gonna teach you how to make a tire. I mean, wheel. I'm gonna teach you how to make a wheel now. Just get the cylinder, rotate it 90 degree, and just make it thin by the scale tool and press S and make it a bit big, and just press G to grab. Yeah, okay, here, okay. Now take the move tool, that we'll just, yeah. Just make this a bit small. I think that's good. Now, so totally we're gonna have 5. I'll just use this. Just okay. We have actually 5 wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's a mistake. I forgot to put 3 cylinders. Okay, so 3 are gonna be small and 2 are big. So we're just gonna scale this down to be a small one. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And just pull that a bit down. And now I'm gonna teach you how to make a tire. Press Shift D and press Alt and drag it front. The reason why I use Alt while grabbing something is because it snaps the cylinder to the axis. Now just press S to scale and scale it down. And do the same thing. Shift D, Alt and front. Just push it a bit back and S and down. Yeah, so okay, so I think this is it. Tire, and then just the challenge is make the other tires by yourself. I'll make mine and I'll come back in a moment. So welcome back. So I have made my tires, I mean wheel. So the way I did it is I made one wheel and I duplicated it by pressing Shift D. Just space them evenly. Actually, it's not even. Just see that. Look at that. So I've done it to this. Done the same here. I think we're good to go. Now, what we're gonna do now is a cabin. We're gonna Shift A, mesh, and cube. Just drag it here and just push it in here. I think. Okay. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just go and scale it vertically, and we're just gonna push that up and scale it here. And just I think that's good. Well, not that good. We're just gonna scale it and just, yeah, I think that's good. You see, there's a gap there. Why don't you just push that? Still, yeah. Ah. Okay, that's good. I know what happened there. Now we are just gonna, yeah, I think that's good. The second part is just to make a rim. We're just gonna duplicate this and here, and then click, and then just no. Oops, Control Z, and yeah, just scale it down. Yeah, push it down here. Okay, you'll see why I've put that there. And now you can just a second. I'll just come back, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Now we're going to make this part here. You can see that. So how are we going to make it? Easy. Let's go Shift A and a cylinder, and just, yeah, I think 90 is enough. 90 degrees. Just push it over there. So just here. Alright. Just press S to scale it. And yeah. Now just pull this up. Now just pull it here. I think it looks pretty good now. Now we're gonna make the bigger wheels now. So it's easy, just duplicate one of them. Oops, just duplicate one. Oops. Yeah. Just press and just move here. Shift D, Alt, and here. Now it's gonna scale it up a bit. I think that's enough. And Shift D, Alt now. Okay, that's good. Now I think that's good. It's good. So we're almost done. But we're missing out something. You look over here, we're missing out the light and the pilot. So we'll just press say Shift A and a cylinder. Just turn it. I think 90. 90 is good. Okay. Now just scale it down a bit. And then we're going to Shift D, Alt, and push it a bit front. And scale it down a bit. Yeah, and then push it back. Oops. And alright, so I've done the first slide. Can you do the second one? I'll be waiting for you to do it. So I've made both the lights. Now it's the time for making the pilot. It's easy, just Shift D. Oh, sorry. Shift A and mesh cone. Let's get the cone here. Scale it down. Just push it in. Scale bigger. Just push it in so that it doesn't stand out as a cone. Yeah. I think that's good. Actually, we are almost done. Oh, I forgot. This is how I did all the wheels on the opposite side. I just selected this. Oops, I'll just select this. Press Shift D and Alt. Just push it there and came to the other side. Just rotated it. And yeah, I think, oops, Control Z. And we'll just make it 180. Oops. Just make it by hand. Just push it here. Okay, that's okay. Hi. Now what we're gonna do is push it in and just press Shift D or back here, and we're done. Okay, now I think we're done. Yeah, what's the missing thing? Nothing. Now I'm going to teach you how to add colors. So first, So we're gonna add color to the cylinder. First click on it and go to this kind of like red and white ball, and just it's called material property. Just click on it and just drag it here and just click new and just type for me I'm gonna do it as red. Just press enter. Then click on it and make it red. Enter. Why didn't you see the red there? Just press Z and go to material preview, and now you can see the red. And go on, put any colors you want. And I have already made the train, so I'll take that a train blender model, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back now. Here, oops, annotate, yeah, I know what annotate. So I've just filled in the colors, and hey guys, I'm back. So I have already got it colored and all of it. So it looks pretty good. Now this is your challenge. The challenge is this. You need to make a drive rod. If you don't know what a drive rod is, this is a drive rod. Drive rod just attaches the wheels of a steam locomotive, and it turns them so that the locomotive can move. So back here, this is how I made a locomotive. I think this is a good hint for you. I'll just zoom in, and yeah, it's a good hint. Alright, I just forgot to tell you one thing. Like, how do you add colors to multiple objects? Okay, so here I want to add a red color. So what you're gonna do, you want to go to materials, and now I have created many, like for red, yellow. Now created many materials. Just click on this icon, and I have already, like, imagine you just remove this and it becomes white. It's the default is white. Just click new, and for now I'll just see it as red. Okay, so now we're just going to change it to a red color and enter. But then, like, you can't go to sing all of them and go to red. So what you can instead do, just go alt and just select I'll just select like this, and those are enough. You can even go like these all. Yeah. So now what you want to do, just click on this and click red. You might only see one change. So what you want to do, keep a cursor like not on the panel, just on the viewport. Control L, that is that's going to link all the material, and click materials. And here you might have seen why did even the floor go red, because mistakenly I had chosen the floor too. So yeah, so if I had not chosen the floor, it would have been just go red. I've chosen the floor. So back, I hope you know how to link all the materials. Okay, so I'll be back after I complete the challenge I said, that is to make a drive rod. I'll see you after some time. Welcome back. So now is the final part. Now how are you going to put lights? So basically what I've seen, let me just go here and splash screen and untitled.blend and see it. And now you would have seen, like if you go to the solid mode, okay, so there is a mode called rendered mode. That is like the mode where all the so here this is so you can see the light, right? I'll just go and show you where's the light, and here light, and then just 3. So the light is very dim, and you want it to be a realistic looking locomotive. This light type of light is called a point light. So if you want to change the light to a different and like more emitting light source, just go to the panel and just go and see if there's a bulb kind of like icon. Just click it's object data properties, and now this is a light, and just go and click sun. Oh no, it's white now. What happened? Basically, what happened was the power, the strength of the light is too much. Like, just put it at 20. Yeah, 20 is enough. Or I think it's a bit too bright. 5 is enough. I think that's enough. And if you want like a plane so that it looks realistic, I'll just go here and just shift A and plane, and just press S and scale it like wide. And you just take the whole just Y axis. Oops, Z just a bit down. Now you can see that those shadows so realistic. So we'll just move it, oops, back, and then go to light. And you can even change from where is the sun rays coming from. So you just hold on, so you go and select on light, and you might see that black dot. Just pull it to like, yeah, and you can see the rays there. But I like how it was. So now you're done with the lights. So I think it's time to render it out. So we'll go to splash screen, locomotive.blend, and save. This is all. Now you might say, okay, that's all okay. But then if you want like a rendered image, which is like 4K image, it's easy. Just go to this icon which looks like a microwave or TV, and just go here. I mean, you can see the printer image, right? That printer. So resolution is all okay. But then if you want a 4K image, you can see resolution and a percentage sign. Just click on that and make it 200. Enter. And now it is a 4K image. It's as simple as that. Now the final touches. So you want it to be. I'll just show you. So there, when you render image, you need to set the camera, which is easy. Just go to camera, and when you click on the I don't know what's it called. What it's called. I think it's, yeah. I don't know what's it called. What it's called is the key below escape and the key before one. Just click on it and go to view camera. Just click on it. So mine is already set. Okay, so basically your camera. So now if you want to go to a first person mode, just press shift and the key which I told you, and then you can just move around. Shift and the key. I will just. Now if you want to like normally when you see your camera will be like something like this. So you want to fix that, just press WASD, right? So just for S is to go back, W forward, left, A and D right. So just go back, back, and then just here. I think that's good. And just come out of camera mode by holding the middle mouse button to orbit. Yeah, oops. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. Just go a bit back and then position it stylishly. Then just make sure you click on the camera so that it's out of the first person mode. I'm just gonna teach you again. Shift and the key before the one key. So now you can move, and then yeah, that's good. Yeah, we'll now just go out of the camera mode, and so that's how you set up a camera. Remember, to render an image, there must be a camera. It's okay if there's no light. It's okay if there's no objects, but then there needs to be a camera for rendering a image. So now it's time to render. So first, when you render, Blender uses a render engine, EV and cycles. We mostly use EV and cycles. EV is the engine that guesses the calculations of light or anything like that. But cycles renders the image. But cycles, it calculates the light. perfectly. So I'll just show you the difference between EV and cycles. When you click render engine EV inside that kind of engine go, and F12 is to render, and you get the blender render. It's EV, okay? Just load. Yeah, now you might see it's too zoomed in. Just scroll out by a scroll wheel. Yeah, now it looks not like this. It is like more realistic and has sharper shadows. You can see here. It's very like realistic. But if you want that, you need to go and change the render engine to cycles. And now you might hear your computer's fans going very like fast, and then they might be like the computer is trying to calculate all the lights so that yeah. Okay, now we're gonna try that now. F12, and then I'll just remove this one. Oops. Yeah, okay. Now you might see it's like here, just rendering slowly. Oops, I'll just go here. Might see it's rendering so slowly. Yeah, because cycles take some time to render. If you have a graphics card, it'll render fast. I don't have a graphics card, so it'll take some time. I'll see you after the image is rendered. Hey guys, I just want to add on something. The more the quality or resolution of the image, the more time it takes. Like I have a 4K image and it says 2040 tiles, so it's gonna take a long time to render. So that's it I gotta say. Hey guys, I just want to add on. It's kind of taking a long time to render. I just want to finish this video quickly. I think it's over 30 minutes. So I just want to add on. I hope you like this tutorial. Please like and subscribe, and please be free to join our Discord server. I'll just post it in the link in the description, and I'll even post the name of the key which is before the number one key in the description. Okay, I think that's it. So stay tuned for the next Blender or Unity video. Bye. Any Blender models or a Unity game you're making, you can always announce it on our Discord channel down below in the description box. So have a nice day.